Collections stopped during COVID-19 crisis. Yes. Yes, you've heard that right. Some collections have stopped the COVID-19 crisis. We're going to go through that right now. This is a must watch. You got to know. You got to know. Okay. Also, how to remove all the negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified, inaccurate accounts from your reports. We're going to get into this right now. If you're watching this on the replay, okay, please feel free to jump on thesubscribetribe.com for the dates and times when I go live so you can get me on the live and ask your questions with me on the live. Also, I'm going to put my email in here. I tend to do questions and answers. Sometimes I'm not able to see every question, and sometimes I miss a question. So please feel free to email me. Okay. Hey, Brennan. Yes, okay. Joy. AwesomeLifeGroup.com. That's right. Make sure I get on here with my team. All righty. Blackbeard Dave in the house. Can I get credit? Yes, Samuel. Samuel's interested as well. You can sign up at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. And everyone is coming in. I'm putting my email address here as well, because sometimes I get to talking about these topics. I get a few questions, and then sometimes I miss a few questions. The live chat continues to go, okay? So let's talk about this for a minute here. Okay, some states, you have to check your state, okay? But some states have ceased all collection activities from third-party collectors. That not really even allowing it. Massachusetts issued an emergency regulation that prohibits creditors from making unsolicited debt collection calls to Massachusetts consumers for the next 90 days unless the state of emergency ends before that time. This is back April 3. The regulation also prohibits collectors from filing new collections in court or lawsuits, garnishing wages, earnings. And again, check your state, check Massachusetts. If you're in Massachusetts, check, make sure that this is 100% right for you. I'm going through some of the broad strokes to help individuals out there understand, hey, maybe there's some more protections for me, okay? Massachusetts also goes on to say repossessing vehicles, threatening individuals, visiting or threatening to visit at the household, okay, at your place, and of course, the place of employment. Nevada went a step further by requiring all collection efforts with Nevada consumers to cease until April 16th. We'll see if that changes, if that gets extended or is lowered, whatnot, but that's coming up. Also, let's see here, DC, Washington, in that area, not federally, but just in that area, okay, just in the DC area. They also have a 60 days of no outbound collection via any medium, phone calls, letters, electronic messages. And this is just in that area. It's not federally, okay? Because I know when I say DC, it's just that Washington area, okay? Just that Washington, DC area. And other states and other parts of the country where you might be stopping that from happening, okay? Take a look. I'm going to link here for you on a couple of things, state and local consumer debt collection responses. Okay, we're going to give you this link here. Make sure you can take a look for yourself. And this is from the nclc.org, right? The National Consumer Law Center. It says jurisdiction, effective dates, the action. Let's see here. Something else. What else? Yeah, so Washington, D.C., just that area. Of course, this has happened in a lot of places. Suspends evictions of all tenants and foreclosure of homeowners. Mortgage foreclosures, housing, and all this nonsense that happens all too often has been suspended for, and it actually has the effective date. I'm looking at it from 3/14 to 5/15. But again, double check this link, let me see what it says. nclc.org. nclc.org. I'm going to put the link here. They have like a spreadsheet. Let's see here. Boom. About Maryland. Right. Let's see. What about Maryland? Let's see if there's anything from Maryland here. Not on this one. Probably on this other one. State and local coronavirus consumer debt collection responses. Boom. I'll give you this. I had to put this on a different. Yeah. Okay. So you can double check. You can see for your state, your city, what's going on for you. Have collections been stopped in your area? Are they allowed to, or are they not? Oftentimes, these states are putting protections in place because of these awful, unprecedented times. Okay? Let's see. We got some questions here. Score jumped 90 points already. Just mailed out the letters about 3 weeks ago. Fantastic. Good work. Hey, first time on the chat live. Raleigh, North Carolina in the house. Looking forward to this good information. Excellent. Individuals asking, Kurt's asking about what about Michigan? What about Maryland? I put the link in there for you all as well. Some states may not have their provisions, right? Their provisions on that list from that National Consumer Law Center.org. So you might want to check with your AG, right? Check out your AG's site, okay? And what they have for you state by state. So Michigan, you're like, all right, let me check the AG and see what they've got for my protection, all right? Or your consumer protection in your state, yeah? But double check, because you might be getting calls or letters from a collector that they may not be supposed to be sending out, right? Okay. Is now a better time to dispute with CRAs and check systems? J Day. Now is the time. Now is always the time. Now is the best time. But is it better than not being in a crisis? It potentially could help, right? They might have a difficult time responding within 30 days. Could be, but now is always the time. Davey, you might want to file a complaint with the CFPB and Better Business Bureau if they're playing games, right? I figured you and Jerome would be on sporting masks. Let's see here. Jerome, where's my mask? Jerome! Where's my mask, brother? But give it to me with social distancing. Don't be coming over. You know what? Stay over there, Jerome. You know what? Jerome was about to jump on, but you know what? With social distancing, he can't come on today. All right. All right. Collection company sent me a bill, and the amount was not even the same sent to Experian. All right. There you go, Miss Amy. First of all, it's a bill. And here's the thing about the collection activities, too. We talked about them ceasing some collection activities and whatnot in some states. They can still respond to you. Okay, they can still respond if a consumer reaches out to them, just starts disputing, starts demanding validation, verification, that kind of thing. They can still respond to you. They still have to respond to you, right, under the law. Okay, you can utilize that. You can show the inaccuracy. You can show them that how are they able to verify this 100% accurate. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. I sent my round 2 letter to Experian. It's been 33 days. Since they got the letter, Geo's in the city. Since they got the letters, here's 33 days. They've got 30 days to postmark your response from when they get the letters. Okay, so if you sent your letters out on the 1st and you're like, oh man, it's been 33 days since I sent the letters, you need to wait for them to get the letters, start that clock, and they get to postmark your response. So maybe the mail's running a little late, right? You got a little swing there, a few days. Geos, let me know. I'm looking. All right, we've got a lot of questions coming in. I want to make sure to put my email address here again. Okay, you can email me because I know I get to talking and getting into one question and it'll take a few minutes, and then 3 or 4 more questions will come up. So please know that I want to respond to your questions as best I can. Some of these questions I say keep asking, is now the time? Is now the time? Can they respond? Yeah. So absolutely, now is the time. Okay. Kate Green is saying, Carla Wisdom, the package, the Beyond Committed package, got everything you need with the videos to walk you through. Yes, Kate Green, what do you got? When did you question? If you had a question, see, this is interesting because now I'm looking back, I'm like, I can't see Kate Green's question. Where is she? That's why sometimes I'm like, hey, please email me. Sometimes I am not able to see the questions. Okay. All right. Rakita Waters, score jumped up 89 points. Congratulations. What's the website for check systems? What is the website for check systems? All right. So check systems, just a couple of people have asked about this, and we haven't talked about this in a little while. Maybe you're having a difficult time getting a bank account, right? You're like, oh man, I got to get a second chance bank account, or I can't get qualified, or get a bank account with credit union I want, or whatever. You might be in check systems or early warnings, and you may want to send your dispute letters. We have specific check systems dispute letters. They're available for you, and I just put the link in here for check systems. You can pull your reports and take a look. You can also ask the banks if you're having a tough time. Let's say you're trying to apply, opening something up, and they come back, oh, well, we can't. You can ask them, like, hey, what's going on? Why can't I? Right? All right. Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat, but I don't see your message. It says it's not there anymore. It's interesting. Okay, I'll look back. Geo's in the city also took the messages at 30 days from when they postmarked, when they got the letters, or from when you sent them. Joy, I have a few charge-offs with balances still showing on the report. Do I dispute with the original creditor or the bureaus? Joy, are they in collections? Because this is what you do. You can dispute with the bureaus, okay? If they're in collection, they have third-party collections, and the third parties also have balances, which I saw in my own reports. I was like, I have collection, credit, charge-off, and then a collection. This has got a balance. Only one of them can have a balance, okay? Because balance is transferred over, supposedly, to the third-party collector, right? So both of them are not supposed to have a balance, okay? This is what I asked Joy. Is there a collector with third-party balance? Because that could potentially be a violation there, okay? Davin Ricks, what does this crisis mean for credit repair? The bureaus may have a more challenging time to respond to you, to complete their disputes within 30 days. Collectors might have the same time. Collections, some cities, some states have stopped collectors from calling and mailing and trying to collect, okay? Now is the time. Now is the time. You can repair your credit now, okay? 609creditrepair.com, or we can do the work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com, okay? All right, Stephen Langley. Hey, I deleted, removed almost everything from my file. All right, Stephen. Also, feel free to add good positive credit as well, right? Anytime during the credit repair process, here's the thing. Anytime during the credit repair process, when you're disputing negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified, inaccurate, obsolete, outdated accounts, okay? You can add good positive history. You can start building history now. Credit repair starts now, building history now, disputing now. Self.inc. Blackbeard Dave has actually talked about that too. Self.inc. Okay. Capital One has good secured cards. My Jewelers Club card we've talked about, 5K trade line. New Coast Direct, 5K trade line, okay? My credit score went up 24 points in 1 week. Nesterim follower. Awesome. So you got some questions. Is now a good time to build business credit, Stacy asks. Now's the time. Now's the time. Now's the time. Okay. Yes, business credit. Actually, I was just looking at our nav.com is a good place to track your business credit too. That's what we utilize. We like it. It gives us all our credit score, business credit scores. We'll work on our stuff. Okay. It takes a little time. Sometimes it's very interesting. It's almost cryptic, the business credit reports. You're going to look at things differently. It's not as open as like the consumer report. It's got like different codes on them that you're going to have to become familiar with. One of the things that we had to deal with, and I've told you this before probably, and some new people here probably knew, is that the code, and I'll make sure I get this right, the CI. The SIC codes, 4-digit numerical representation of major businesses and industries, okay? So the standard industry class code was incorrect, which was giving us a little trouble, okay? It was like, we were not in this, we're over here, and we're in a much different bracket if your SIC code is different, and that can affect your funding stuff, right? So there's certain things in business. Oh, speaking of which, ALG Business Credit. Yeah, businesscredits.com. Yeah, we help individuals look for, get the funding platform, get on there, get funding. Okay, we've had a couple of people get funding recently, actually. Work on their business and build up their business credit without a personal guarantee. Yeah, okay, ALG Business Credit. Elizabeth, all right. I forgot to send out my driver's license, social security card with my inquiry disputes. Will that hurt me? It potentially might be a little bit of a point where the bureaus want to say, oh, well, we can't identify you. Sorry. They might use it as a stall tactic, okay? Then again, may not. It's interesting to see what the bureaus will do sometimes, okay? Sometimes they're like, oh, well, you know, I can't do it. And sometimes they'll have the information that you have on the letter because you've added your information on there without copies of driver's license, utility bill, social security card, passport, these types of things, okay? Typically, they use that to identify you, Elizabeth, okay? So it might, it may not. And just adjust fire from there, okay? Blackbeard Dave said they love playing games. That's true. Do I need to resend it with my driver's license, social security card? Elizabeth, what you're asking me, which I believe you're asking me, is do I need to resend it right now prior to the bureaus potentially getting the one that I sent out before an investigation is initiated or is completed? If that's the question you're asking, the answer to that is you need to be cautious about that, because if you resend a dispute right at this time, okay, you might stop yourself from that first dispute actually going through. So your best bet is to wait for a response, then send your letter, okay? Just like Blackbeard Davis saying, no, just wait for them to respond, okay? London, email me if you're having issues with. Okay, thank you so much, Elizabeth. London, I'll give you my email. Insurance paid and GAP paid, but it's on the balance as I'm responsible for that. Banshee says, I have a question about this car got stolen. Sorry to hear that. Insurance paid and GAP paid, but it's a balance. I'm responsible for that. But there's a balance. I don't know. So this This is interesting because I don't know what your insurance paid. I don't know what your gap interest paid. I don't know what your insurance was structured like, right? So you might want to talk to them and see what that insurance is structured like and why it is the way it is and what the banks are purporting and all this, right? But you can dispute any negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified, inaccurate account on your credit reports. Banshee, is this on your credit reports? Excuse me. I feel like I have to sneeze. No, maybe not. First round of letters fixed utilization. My score went up 83 points. Okay. So the idea here, this utilization, is that these negative, nasty, erroneous items tend to maintain some type of balance, whether it's the collector, the charge off, they leave it on there and does affect your utilization. And so when these negative, nasty, erroneous, inaccurate, unverified accounts come off, it can help your credit utilization. Erica M. Been working on my credit. My score went up to 685. It's a good credit score, right? You could get a car loan, but I went and tried to purchase a car, and now I have over 60 inquiries. Erica, you went and go and purchased a car, and you were trying to get financing through the car company. Is that what happened? That's the only way that I can think that you got that, right? So Erica was confused. She hadn't seen these videos. She says, I went online, disputed all the inquiries I wanted to know. That will this affect me sending in the disputes manually? So this is a good question. There's a couple of things that we got to break down here. First and foremost, okay, she says, yes, I went to the car dealership, shotgun blasted her credit. So first and foremost, you got a 685, you got a good credit score. You go to your private credit union, your private bank, your place, okay? The car dealership doesn't work for you. Individuals are trusting, people get taken in. They say, hey, yeah, we'll help you out. Why would they want to help you out? They're trying to make money on you, right? They're trying to help you out into making them money, right? So I'm going to be very cautious about these car dealerships because we know that oftentimes car dealerships will tell you one thing and shotgun blast your credit report like this. Oh yeah, we'll help you out. Oh, it's shotgun blasted. Oh, well, I guess we couldn't really do what we were supposed to do. They're running down your credit a lot of times so they can mark up their interest, make more money. Okay. So if you're watching this, let this be a warning, right? Erica's helping us out. She's willing to tell her story. So maybe you don't go through it. Okay. Now the next thing, will it affect her ability to dispute via mail? Her online disputes. Okay. As long as she didn't, which she probably did, sign up for online notifications, then when she sends her stuff in the mail, she potentially may not get something back in the mail. It might be sent to her online. And I talked about this, I believe, in my last live stream. The letter that we have to stop that. Okay. I demand I receive all correspondence via United States Postal Service. Okay. I originally, right, signed up online to receive notifications about dispute results. I no longer want the service. I'm requesting that you send all dispute results and updated credit reports to the address listed below. It goes on to quote the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I'm well aware of my rights on the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I tend to pursue them to the maximum. So you can stop them from sending you things online. Okay. Now, as far as it affecting your ability to dispute and actually use the law, right? The Fair Credit Reporting Act, you should be able to continue to do that, even if you dispute it online or through the mail. Okay. So again, recap. Really, you do not want to get the financing with the car dealership. They will run your credit 60 times or more, less or whatever, but they're messing with you. And you want to make sure that you get your correspondence in the mail. If that happened, if you disputed online and you accidentally sign up for correspondence via online, you can use the letter to get it back in the mail. And then you should still be able to dispute and utilize the resources of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, even if you dispute it online. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Tika, for the super chat. I'm on my last round of letters, but I stopped for 4 months. Okay. Is it too late to hire your company? Is it too late? Now is the time. Now is the time. Now. Sorry. Now is the time. Hey, man. When is it ever too late, right? When is it ever too late, right? Somehow you can help yourself get to the other side in some capacity, okay? If you're interested in us doing it for you, theawesomelifegroup.com, okay? Cheryl Bermudez. Great. I'll give you a list of the violations, Cheryl. I know you've emailed me before. Email me that question, and then I can help you out. Kenya, Dania, so dramatic. So dramatic. This is serious. This is serious stuff. Let's get to the other side. Erica says, by the way, I purchased your Beyond Committed package, which is amazing. My score went from 512 to 680. Erica, yes, you've got those hard inquiry letters in there. Kenya laughing. That's great. All right. Let's see. Maybe one more question, huh? One more question before I try to keep myself from getting all keyed up from these bureaus, playing games in the car dealership. Playing games at car dealership stresses me out, man. I went to a car dealership one time. I was like, let me see. I'm trying to see what it'd be like to be a consumer on the other side. Trying to help y'all out. Oh man, you got to tell them not to run your credit. Don't put me in financing. You can't not sleep on them. You can't. They try to be friendly. They mess with me all the way through it, man. All the way through it. And I know I never purchased a new car from a dealership, man. That's my thing. They will try to get over on you. So be cautious about these dealerships, okay? Davey Pittman. All right. Email me, Davey. Okay. They search for the best deal for them, not for you. That's right. Blackbird Dave's talking about car dealership. They search for the best deal for them, not for you. All right. Let's see. More questions. J Day, yes, the check systems letters are in the Beyond Committed package. Yes. Do you have letters for medical collections? Yes, you can add medical collections to your 609 dispute letters, but unverified account / no contract for medical. Okay. And we have HIPAA dispute letters in the Beyond Committed package. I was just looking through this the other day. I'm looking at it right here. Okay. Right here. All sorts of stuff, all sorts of things, but I'm just going to paraphrase just a little bit here. Did not provide me a HIPAA release that releases my medical information to them. Therefore, by providing such information, they are in violation of my HIPAA rights. Okay. Certain things, certain rights, certain acts, certain laws, certain legislations, certain whatever it is that's going to help you. It's available. 609creditrepair.com. We can do this work for you at theawesomelifegroup.com. All right. I'll tell you what, it's going to be very trying times. This could be unprecedented times. These can be difficult times, but you're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. We're going to get to the other side. All right. If this video helped you out, please give a thumbs up. If you're watching the live stream, please give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe tribe button. I love you all so very much. It's beautiful to come here and be of service and to be working with all these wonderful people. I appreciate you. Until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.